All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this wonderful game and this wonderful speedrun. Playing more Spearmaster. Who'd have guessed? There's a few things I need to check. Like that. I'm delighted. I'm always very excited to play Spearmaster some more. Okay, I think that's everything. I have done something. I added some new music to the playlist. So, Outskirts. I'm not gonna play Undertale Yellow. I don't really have any interest in any fan creations related to Undertale or Deltarune. I'm sure it's great. I'm also probably not gonna play Undertale or Deltarune on stream in general. Maybe Deltarune, I don't know. But it's a very like dialogue heavy game. So it either be like kind of boring or I'd have to like be a voice actor. I think that's everything ready. I guess we're just doing more runs. The breath meter is just part of the base game in the remix settings. I always hear about Disco Elysium being really good. But whenever I look at it, it doesn't seem that interesting. I guess it's more like story based. Music? This is the Outskirts threat theme. Technically, it should be playing right about now. There's no music. Music, question mark. That explains that. Alright, so let's go back to Outskirts. So you guys can actually hear it. Let me know if the volume is good. I always have the music lower for me than for the stream, so I can hear the game better. Especially in Moon, you really want to listen for audio cues when the gravity switches. Gosh, was this a mistake? You guys can calm down. Sound levels are fine. Of course not. I've gotten better at doing that. The version where you go like sideways more. What are you doing? Can I do this? Doesn't give enough height. If it was a larger creature, maybe it would work. Sometimes I consider whether I should just not bother with the skip and just do this room normally. So it only loses, I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds. And taking that time loss for like actually being able to finish, or actually be able to start runs in the first place. I've lost a lot of runs just to messing up that jump several times in a row. Also, I've discovered an alternate way to do that skip that doesn't require a wall pounce. You basically just stick a spear into the ceiling and then do a roll pounce to reach it, and then from there you can jump around the corner and stick another spear into the wall and climb up that. Which is much slower because of all that setup required. But I guess if you really want to skip the drop wave, you can do that. Now I wonder, in difficult games, or I guess difficult things in general, if it's better for the hard part of it to be in the first or second half. I guess most of the time, you know, it's worse to be in the second half because if it's, you know, it's at the very end and you're kind of more like stressed out, like there's more pressure to try to not mess it up. But if it's in the first half, then you spend a lot of time barely like making it into the run, right? I guess, you know, if it's difficult in the start, you get better at the start faster. You're practicing it more. But it also means that you spend less time in the later parts of the run where it's not as difficult, but you're just not as used to it because you don't do it as much. Radiance. What does that mean? From Hollow Knight? Yeah, I know the boss from Hollow Knight. Are you saying that like the harder part is at the beginning or something? Anyway, I realized that Spearmaster is just like always difficult. Like Pebbles and Moon are the easier parts because there's no creatures, but otherwise everything is like equally awful. I assumed that Underhang and Precipice would be the hardest parts of the run, but actually they're not too bad because you can just kind of movement your way through it all with the Grapple Worm. And in the first half of the run, you know, you have spears, you have rocks, you can throw stuff at creatures, but you can't you don't have much mobility. Also, Radiance. For Radiance, you need to remember that you only fight Radiance after fighting the Hollow Knight. So technically, there is a first half of the fight that is way easier, that you have to do every single attempt. I know some people are really frustrated by that, because you know, Radiance is a much more difficult fight. So you have to go through like a few minutes of fighting this easy boss, or to get to the hard part where you probably are gonna die immediately. And then you can spend a few more minutes getting back there again for another attempt. Hello. I know at this point, I'm not even gonna care if I'm behind on Outskirts. I waste so many attempts there that I think it'd be better if I just did more attempts by sacrificing a bit of my time. Spamming D-Dark. That's such a cheese in Hollow Knight. Oh my god, I can't extend slide. You never even think to use the Setting Dark as a defensive tool. Like ever. I never thought of doing that at all in a casual playthrough. But turns out it's actually like one of the strongest tools you have in boss fights. Oh, the other Silent Lizard. That's what's dangerous. Red Lizard. Yeah, you're never safe. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, D-Dark. Technically, if you use Ascending Dark a lot to, like, as opposed to using the Shade Cloak too much, because that's a really difficult part of the fight, the fact that you kind of rely on Shade Cloak to dodge some attacks, depending on your skill level, of course. Oh, I can't dodge this precisely enough, so I'm just going to use the Shade Cloak, but then another attack shows up that you need to use the Shade Cloak on, so you just take damage. But you can use D-Dark instead. But you just don't, you never think about it. And you watch like a speedrun of the fight, it's like, oh, you can just use it all the time. It's actually very powerful. Spearmaster again, it's always going to be Spearmaster. have gotten that twice. I like that centipede up there. I would have liked that drop leg. Oop, that's way too early. And of course, after I missed, they gave me the perfect opportunity to hit them. Thank you. Hello for 1 minute. Hello? Are you gonna leave soon? I was watching the stream and drowned. That's unfortunate. Okay, so speaking of the Discord challenges, actually I was thinking about those recently. I was thinking of maybe trying to complete every single Discord challenge for Rain World. And do like a bunch of streams of that, you know? Just try to go through every single challenge and see if I can beat them all. But I was actually looking at the challenges, and some of them don't look that good. A lot of the challenges seem less challenging and more like really gimmicky and like, here's the solution to this challenge. Just like follow this, like, if you do the solution, you beat the challenge, and it's like really easy, but if you don't know how to do it, then you have no chance. Like, one of the challenges is to kill the entirety of a scavenger toll without angering the scavengers. Well, you know, how do you do that? You know, if you kill the scavengers, they're gonna be mad at you. Turns out, if you carry a jetfish, you can use the jetfish kind of like a gourmand and like ram into the scavengers, and the jetfish will kill the scavengers for you. But since it's the jetfish doing the damage, it doesn't count as you doing it, so they're not mad at you. So you can use the jetfish to kill all the scavengers. But then why isn't the challenge just kill all the scavengers with a jetfish? You know, why isn't that the challenge? Why does it have to obscure the... Because if you don't know about that solution, how are you ever gonna like know how to kill a bunch of scavengers without angering them, you know? So I feel like a bunch of the challenges just seem like searching up the solution and then like following that. I didn't even see that guy. And I guess that's always true for challenges, you know. Like, obviously you can just go look at the solution or the easiest way to beat it. But some of the other challenges are way more intuitive, like collect all the pearls. Like, okay, that's a super simple challenge. Just like, I mean, obviously you might not know where the pearls are. So you might want to like search up a map of the pearls, but you know, you don't actually need to do that. You could just explore the world a bunch and find them all on your own. And just the map alone doesn't give you a solution on how to get them, you know. You still have to like go and actually get all the pearls and like not die too much. And, you know. Or challenges like kill like, or like get like 300 points in one cycle, I believe is one of the challenges. Like that's pretty obvious, just kill a bunch of creatures, you know. Trying to do them as blind as possible. Good luck. Do you know the solution for the Spearfisher one? I mean, I guess I could spoil the jetfish one for you if you're gonna do that. Hey, dude. No elites though. It's like it snipes from off screen. Goodbye. I could try to get a mass with this. I'll try. I hate this stupid pipe. It's really annoying to get into unless you're in this position. Oh, you do. I think this is very slow. You didn't even see me. Kinda doesn't feel like a speedrun anymore, but whatever. Nice try. That's not the kind of vulture I'm looking for. Wrong pipe. I thought that would send me in the right direction for some reason. Please focus on the lizard instead. Wrong AI hop. Ah, it's a really bad run. Why is it just king vultures? I can't kill you with just one explosive spear easily. I guess I'll have to try. Oh, two king vultures. Oh, game saw the explosive spear and said nope. Does rain kill leviathans? I have no idea. What are you guys talking about? I'm pretty sure Gourmand killing scavengers does make them angry. But if your reputation is high enough, they don't care too much, because rolling into them doesn't kill them immediately, it just does a bit of damage, which they probably don't like, but they don't completely hate. If you just kill them, they probably would care, since you're the only one involved. So yeah, I don't know about the challenge idea. And okay, so if you have followed the channel for a long time, or if you look back at my old streams, I actually started Rainworld streams with the challenges. Just before the release of Downpour, I basically went through a bunch of sport challenges to try to complete at least 10 of them. There were a lot less challenges than there are now. They've kind of added a lot to the list. I think there used to be like closer to just around 20 challenges, and now there's 50. Or 50 including the Downpour challenges. But there were a lot of challenges that I skipped out on because they just seemed really annoying. Any challenge that involves carrying some creature some long distance across the map sounded really annoying. Like one of the challenges is like carry the jetfish from subterranean up 5 pebbles. Huh? How do you do that? Like, you can barely climb a pole while holding a jetfish. How are you supposed to get up, like, the entire map? I guess your hunters, too, is a bit stronger, so it wouldn't be as difficult. There's also, vegan, which is the challenge to eat all of the fruit in the tutorial. Now, some of the fruit in the tutorial is very hard to reach, and you have to use crawl turn vaults to get them, which... The stream always looks fine on my end, so maybe I always miss it because of the chat delay. When you guys say that it's buffering, by the time that I check, it's already fixed. Hopefully that's what's happening. I did change around my stream settings a little bit to test out a few things, but I guess that didn't fix the buffering that randomly happens just because. So yeah, don't mind if the stream just breaks for a second. It kind of does that. So slow. Ah. I'm lost. Also, if I decided to go through with the challenge idea, I don't know if I want to retry the challenges that I've already completed. So if I could like go way back to those old streams and get the evidence required from those, or if I should just retry. I feel like I want to just retry them, just so that I have all of them, all the challenges together. Doesn't mean I'd have to do another score run, but that would be the hardest challenge. I don't know, I think it'd be kind of nice just to do something that isn't speedruns, you know? To play the game with some sort of goal that isn't just retrying the same thing over and over again. Although some of the challenges might end up being like that. They should add a challenge to get a sub 50 run for Spearmaster. So she would actually be motivated to try it. No, that'd suck. The chat might have broken unless you guys are just being quiet, so I'll look at that in a second. Ooh, I like you. I don't like that. Alright, that missed the drop wig. If that centipede didn't move, that would be a lot faster. Hello chat, welcome back. Maybe when the stream lags, it breaks the chat too. Wait, is it still broken? This might be really slow. I landed right on top of that pole. I don't wonder how I ever did this consistently. Like somehow my strategy changed and I forgot how to do it. I don't know. So I kind of just assumed I knew how it worked, and then I just did it like first try every time, and was like, well, I guess I know how it works, and then I didn't. I think the problem might have been I tried to come up with some sort of like strategy for it. Like I was just kind of like working off of intuition when starting out, but now I'm like, okay, what's the exact timing? But now that I'm trying to work on an exact timing, I can't do it right. If you want to see the alternate strategy I came up with, whoops, that's awful. I can actually hit this spear. That's not right. There we go. So you throw a spear up there. And then you need to roll. You need to like kind of go over this gap. A little bit rough. Like that. Maybe I can throw a boost there. Yep. And then you get up to this pole. And then, you know, you can just barely grab onto that spear. You get the idea. Downpour creatures. You notice that there's a type of the wall pounce where you go much further horizontally than vertically. We just like move really far to the left instead of going up diagonally. And I think that's what happens when you're a bit too late on the timing. If you're too early, you just don't get the wall pounce at all. I feel like it might actually be like frame perfect. That's annoying. Because when I do get the wall pounce, usually it's the horizontal kind. Or maybe you get that when you're like several frames late. And there's only a single frame that sends you diagonally. Once again, something that I wish people looked into, is that I actually knew what the timing is. I mean, I'm here like, I wish people looked into it. I could just go like ask people like, hey, how does this work? But I don't like doing that. I know there's physics strength at play. I just know that if you press the inputs in a certain way, then it works. That's what's important for me. If I can learn how to press the keys in a certain way the same way every time, then I can do the wall bounce correctly. You know how there's like in some other games, I guess it's not really a thing in Rain World, but there's sometimes where there's like a skip where it's like walk into this wall and then do a backflip and then turn around or turn backwards and then, you know, do a jump there and then it lines up perfectly. Setups like that, you know. I wonder if there's something like that for Rain World. Like hug this wall, do a charge bounce, and then you're in the right spot or something. Ah, he's leaving. I've even made it past outskirts today. I think I did, right? I made it to Chimney and then I died to a King Vulture. Yeah. Pipe here. Oops. Dude, that was too early and then too late. So I guess the alternate way to do it is to do like a setup right here. Hard to tell like what exact the position should be. I think it's like right here. No, a little further than that. I guess this would make it easier. It's just not really as elegant. That's just like, you know, do this and then do that. Like, is that really that much slower? Or that much faster than just doing this and dying to the droppers? Now I'm up here too, you know. You can do some stuff with the creature body like this. if I had, no, I can do it with the rock. Oh, see, that does work. If you consistently get a creature body up here. I feel like even if you do this setup. Okay, maybe I should do this. Nope. I like the timing changes based on my exact position. That was not even far enough. Okay, I guess I'll do it like that now. Very exciting stream. Spending time practicing this one movement that I've been doing this entire time. Are you okay with listening to 2 different songs playing at the same time? The music that I have playing and the music from your own game. I wish Spearmaster had their own song that played in the beginning here. Or actually, most of the characters. Saint has one, Artificer has this one that's playing right now. Like all the characters should have their own music that plays at the beginning. Interesting spot for the drop wig. I could try to get a vulture mask. That was the wrong guy. No. I mean, I'd probably spend too much time waiting for a vulture to show up. And it's too much of a hassle to carry around an explosive spear. know, well, now this music is playing, but when I was looking through some music from the Rainworld OST to put to the playlist, some of the music that I had forgotten, or maybe I just didn't think about putting them on in the first place, I felt sort of nostalgia for Rainworld. I feel like when I first played Rainworld, okay, let's start. When I first discovered Rainworld and played it on my own without much knowledge about the game, it was like a completely different feeling compared to every other time I played Rainworld. Which, I mean, obviously that makes sense, right? When your first experience with the game is totally different, but also it was the kind of experience that I'd like mostly forgotten about. I think it was the music that plays at the beginning of Shoreline, and I was reminded, I was like, oh yeah, I used to always go to Shoreline. Whenever I played the game, my pass would always be outskirts industrial, garbage waste Shoreline, which is, you know, the intended path to take. And I don't even know like why I did that. There's nothing over there. I mean, there's moon, but I never went up. I never went to shaded. I never went up exterior. Like, what did I do at that point? I think I just like went back to industrial and chimney and took the path up the wall instead to get the pebbles. But also, I just spent a lot of time just in the world, just kind of hanging out, you know, without any particular goal. Like, I didn't really care too much about getting to pebbles or completing the game. I think my idea was just, you know, I had already been spoiled about the ending of the game, so like, why bother trying to go for the ending? Oh, thank you, Bug. Consequences of creatures. This sucks. Why can't I do this one jump? Thank you. I had to get the assistance from a blizzard to do that jump once. Goodness. But yeah, I used to just play the game just for the sake of playing the game. I don't know. It was a different kind of feeling. Just like exploring the world, seeing what kind of things I could do. Like maybe I tried to befriend the scavengers, or I tried to like beat some dangerous creature like a vulture. Or maybe bring neurons to moon. I think I did that a lot. Hello? You gonna come back? Oh my gosh, you have to be the slowest vulture in the world. Up there's actually being useful? Ah, my skill's not being very good. Also, I've yet to like actually hit their body. I always hit their wings or something. Ah, thank you. If your head is in a bad spot. Slowest run yet. Goodness. Okay, we go all the way to Pebbles. What is going on? Very strong blue lizard there. Okay, I have to do this wall pounce. This is a very slow run, but I have a mask, so I guess it's fine. Thoughts on the future of rocket propulsion? Oh wow, that's an awful split. It's like 40 seconds behind. No good EA hops either. If I can just make it like straight through the wall with no problems at all, then this I might save a bit of time. Which means lizards, no lizards, dropwings, or scavengers ever getting in the way once. And no movement mistakes either. Alright, well thank you for that. I already had a spear. These lizards could be a problem, and vultures. Hopefully the vultures will continue to scare them off. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Don't fall down. It's really annoying, this platform. Was it raining? No, not yet. It'd be more obvious down here. You can do a bull hop there, by the way, on that pole. I don't know why I never thought of trying that, but it's like the obvious solution for that room that is normally really annoying to do. Oh, that's so annoying. Lizard, I'm just able to try to pass by. Please don't investigate further. Oh my gosh. Why do you have to do that to me? I got the. Oh, thank you for that. I like how the spear snaps at the end of the pole plant. I had to do that again on my own. Like, oh, let's just jump off. Because why not? Hello. Welcome to the worst run so far. But I have a Vulture Mask, so it's easy. It's actually really annoying that I have to rely so much on a Vulture Mask to make any progress at all. Okay, dude. You don't have a spear, so you're kind of weak. But it really just means that these runs are just about getting a Vulture Mask, really. Like, there's no, like, I might as well not even try until I get a Vulture Mask. That's when the run actually starts. But I don't ever want to just sit around and wait for a Vulture to show up, because that's also really slow. I mean, this is still slow. Not awful, though. Like, 20 seconds behind at this point. So I saved a bunch of time, but it's still a bit behind. I should be at. It's getting dark now. Do I have food? I think I do. Should do this from blind. Not too. Okay, it's awful. Oh yeah, I have this room memorized. It's not gonna be a problem at all. Apparently I don't. Didn't mean to do that. Worked out. This is a weird angle. Yeah, weird angle. Please. Thank you. I think in order to save any more. Why am I talking? It's very obvious. In order to save time, I must not make mistakes. Like, you all know that, right? I'll just be quiet. Yeah. That's nice. I should have grabbed that. Okay, I like that the inspector is up there where I can see him. So I try to get down this point. That's good. Weird Pebbles music. It's always weird music in here. I miscalculated. Nope. That's good. Got both of them in there. For some reason, that pipe in particular is kind of hard to enter. This song plays in Moon's Leg. Struts. I think that name is kind of weird. That was a mistake. Not too bad though. Whole area. I think it's cool. I don't know where the inspector is. There they are. I'm fine. Yeah, okay, we're going over here, I guess. I didn't really want to throw a boost there, it might mess it up. Song. Okay, that was decent. It's kind of a short cycle. Probably not long enough for me to get the grapple worm. I could still try. Depends on how fast I can get there. There's still a lot of difficult areas left. Please don't come back. He's gonna come back, isn't he? No? They went the other direction. Please don't. Thank you. And not as good. Lizard over here. There's a blue lizard. I love how blizzards don't follow you through pipes. Like a vulture will predict where you're gonna end up after going through a pipe. Lizards don't think about that. Oh, we're in garbage wastes now. And blizzards are so nice. I think blizzard would not let you through there. That's not great. I need to go. I notice sometimes that lizards will do this thing when they're chasing you, where they'll enter a room and they just kind of like run in circles for a bit, and they kind of forget to keep chasing you. I don't know if that's like their pathfinding kind of breaking, or if it's their motivation to keep chasing you. Something happens there. Something in here. That's great. That's wonderful news. Please all leave. Thank you. Ah, so kind. Ah, thank you for that. No dump strats today. Okay, mistakes though. Still fine with that. Whoa, smooth as butter. Gain any amount of height. Lizard? Could I have seen that? Wow, very well hidden drop wood. Like how they didn't even care. They just like killed the graph worm and left. Like, alright, that's my job done. Let's go, I entered the speedrun. Congratulations, drop wood. Actually, it would have been better to take the other strategy of going beneath the platform. Yeah, I think I really just need to fish for vulture masks. You know what? In chimney, I'm just gonna, if I get the chimney in the first place, I'm just gonna use like vulture grub. I don't think I can get past the wall consistently without a mask. And that run lost like 40 seconds early on because I spent so long getting the mask. And yeah, I was still like pretty much on pace by the end of it. So mask helps a lot. You guys knew that. But I was just thinking that I could maybe make some progress without needing to get a mask every time. I don't think that's the case anymore. Or I don't think it was ever the case, but I just tried anyway. And got lucky a few times maybe. I'll turn the music back on in a bit. Did the stream totally die too? There's the music. Stream is fine. It just said like OBS disconnected to OBS reconnecting. Maybe that was just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't affect the I mean, who cares? This is just the start of the run anyway. That still means I need to get past industrial without a vulture mask consistently, which is apparently impossible because of a single room. It's my favorite room in the game. Not true. Five FPS for a bit. I mean, low frame rate is better than it just cutting out completely. At least you can still see something going on. Thought that was a vulture. No, it's just an overseer. Also, it's playing a whole lot of threat music right now. Oops. missed. I keep missing stuff. Pay attention. There might be a lot of creatures in this room. Not quite. Oh, they actually did grab me for a bit. I would have thrown the rock otherwise. Hey, dude. Don't know if that was a slime lizard or an egg bug. Okay, going this way. Yeah. Okay, that was actually really good. Actually, no, it was just lucky. Like, in situations like that, it just feels like a completely different region. Like, what was there? Like, a white lizard, a red lizard in the spot that it always is in, and like a blue lizard. That was it. That was the whole region. Or sometimes it's like 2 slime lizards, 2 white lizards, red lizard, blue lizard. Maybe some scavengers. Ooh, regular vulture. I guess that was decently fast. Imagine an elite shows up and invalidates that effort. Drop word. Thank you, lizard, for taking care of that. I still don't know what to do about that drop bug if it's in that spot. Other than like just falling down the whole room to dodge it. Hello, welcome to the stream. I have not learned how to crawl through the vault. I just okay. Although I was talking earlier about how I might want to try to do all the Discord challenges, which of course includes the one where you need to do a bunch of cauldron vaults, so I might be forced to learn it someday. Although since there's no time limit, I don't actually really need to learn it, I just need to do it accidentally like 3 times. I can kind of wiggle fly though. I'm actually better at it than cauldron vaults, so. Although I haven't practiced in a while. A little bit. There we go. I wasted time, I could have generated a spear. I think I've I think I've done 1 cauldron vault ever. Like, even when I, like, sit down and, like, try to do it. I just can't. I don't know. Maybe my control scheme isn't right for it, or... Because you just need to, like, press certain keys so quickly that, like, my fingers can't, like, physically move fast enough. Or I don't know, like, the muscle memory. Because at that point, it's not about, like, pressing this key and then pressing this key. It's about pressing 2 keys within, like, 1 frame of each other. So you have to, like, press both keys with, like, different parts of one finger. I don't really have muscle memory for that. Oh boy. Please remain there. Gosh, why are you moving up? Please occupy yourself with all the lizards in this area that you can eat instead of me. Thank you. Are you doing this just to mess with me, dude? You could, there's like an infinite space to your left to fly away with. And you choose to run into me on the wall. Thank you. Why not? I mean, a lot of characters can get to the tutorial really easily. Like, Artificer can just double jump. Spearmaster, I assume, can like do a bunch of spear pins stuff. Like basically just climb around the walls and the ceiling. Reveal can probably just do a backflip. In fact, yeah, I think I've done that before as Reveal it. Saint, of course, super easy for Saint. The only character who can't is Gourmand. Like always, they are the worst. I guess Gourmand can like craft a grapple worm and do that instead. It's slightly faster than just getting a grapple worm from Jimmy. Well, actually a lot faster, but yeah, much worse compared to the downpour characters. Scavengers here. I was playing Rainbow that blue screened your computer. That sucks. Oops, I could have done a thing there. Oh boy, more scavengers. Is this slow? No, this is pretty much on pace. Maybe a little bit behind. To get into Bitter Airy with like a Squidcada and a Spear Pen. You know, Gourmand is able to just clip into walls whenever you want, so it might be possible with Gourmand to just clip into gates. Although I don't know how consistent that would be. And it might depend on the terrain. I don't know how much food I have. I'm just doing that for safety. Yeah, I'm totally fine. I mean, obviously, Gourmand can basically do whatever Survivor can do. It's just that Gourmand doesn't have any extra abilities that lets them get there without help. Nope, wrong direction, dude. Okay, well, that sucks. I like how that extra den there messes with your movement so much, because you just bounce off of it for no reason. Oh, good try, playlist. A little bit too late. Come on, can you clip into walls? Yeah, with a slide. Because you slide so quickly that you can just kind of slide into a wall, or specifically into a corner. It's weird. I've done it once or twice accidentally. Please don't drop it into this pile. Well, thank you. Making that spear was a good idea. Fortunately, I have to make another one. I can't throw down. I could have thrown down. It's too risky. You might throw it directly at the inspector and then they'll start throwing stuff at you, which could slow you down way more. Not the best way I've done this room. Please. I also added some music to the playlist. Some of those like really short songs that only play when you enter a region. Added some of those. So just what just played before this song was, I believe, what plays when you enter filtration or somewhere around that. So I've noticed something weird about jumping off of poles in 0G. When you're on a controller, you can jump off of poles in any direction you want, just based on which direction you hold the analog stick. You will just go in that direction, obviously. But on keyboard, oh. Okay, I'm out of range. But on keyboard, you know, you can only hold in 8 directions. But you can still kind of go in other directions. It's awkward. It's strange. I don't quite know how it works. But you have a little bit of control over which direction you go, but it's inconsistent. Oops. Never gone up there before. Had to throw the rock. This is almost a gold split. Probably if I didn't throw the pearl there. Oh wait, that was, I kind of like slid over that bump there. Or that wasn't holding the spear. I think the sign lizard might be down here. No, they probably went further down. Song again. Actually, the first time it's playing this stream. Is that a scion? Yeah, that wasn't as good. Hey, dude. You wanna move? A little slow. I mean, the lizard is very slow. What kind of awful creatures are in here? Oh, nice. Deal with that real quick. Did that a little bit early. Nothing in here. Nice. Yeah, please just do this the normal way. Yeah, gotta have a lot of mistakes there at the end. It's fine, we made it through. Song that is not real. Someone should make a... No, that'd be dumb. It would be cool if this song played at the beginning of any co-op run. So if you start a run, if you start the game with another player, then this song plays. I was like, someone should make a mod for that, but that'd be so impractical to install a single mod just to make one song play. Like, hold up, I forgot to install the mod that plays this one song. Like, it'd be nice if it was a part of Jolly Co-op or something, but like, to make an entire mod for just that doesn't seem necessary. Okay, everyone shut up. I can't do that first jump for some reason. That lizard was like, nope, I'm out of there. Okay, look out for droplers. Oops. Okay, nothing yet. Really? Okay, we're taking the slow route. Oh, really? Really, really? Like double, really? Oh, wait, did it fall down? Ah, it sucks. I hate all of this. Yeah, that just kind of was unfortunate. All of that. Maybe if I could save, but that's still really slow. And this it sucks. I just didn't drop the pearl all the way down there. I didn't even think about that. I've done so many practice runs of Precipice. It's like by far my most practiced segment of this entire speedrun. Like often I'll just open a brain roll, do some runs of Precipice, and that's it, you know. It's just awful. Especially those last few rooms. Just because of the creature. Like, you can't even really do much about your movement. It's just... those creatures, it just... you just don't really have any alternate routes to take. I don't know. I think I'm just bad. I could have done a bunch of things there to save it. Could've gotten that. Could've gotten that too. I don't even know where this goes. That was actually the right room for that song to play. Any luck today? No. I never get luck with this. I got some moon. Almost. I've noticed that I only ever make progress when I get a vulture mask, so I'm just gonna always try to get one in chimney. Oh, recreation. Alright, centipede. One. He died instantly. Hello. Welcome back. Short cycle would be nice. Actually, doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter. I hit the wrong split. Kind of wonder who would ever want to run Spearmaster. Like as their like only category. Oh wow. Maybe I should speedrun this game I like. Rain Roll Downpour. I guess I'll pick Spearmaster. Like, huh? People do that? I guess people don't really speedrun this game at all. So if there are speedruns, they're mostly just casual runs. Like, oh, let's see how fast I can beat it. Like, oh, 2 hours, cool. There's not many great options within Downpour, like 30% categories. Like I like Rivulet, but it's understandable that it's like going through the rot, going through underhang memory crypts, you know, some really scary areas if you're not familiar with the movements. Get back. Okay. Well, they're still alive. I could have thrown the 2 spears. Like Ormond doesn't sound great. Artificer doesn't sound great. Saint is really long too. There wasn't Rubicon. You know, I haven't run Saint in so long. I don't know how it's gonna compare against like Artificer and Spearmaster. Because you know, I ran Artificer for like a week of streams. It's like, wow, this is a really difficult speedrun. Please not do that again. It's like, wow, this is a really difficult speedrun. Every other speedrun is probably going to feel really easy compared to this. And then I also then decided to play Spearmaster after that, so. Not behind. I don't know, maybe Saint will also take like 10 streams. I do know that Rivulet is really easy. Relatively. Like, once you get past Chimney, the rest of the run is just, like, movement. And, like, a few DLLs. I've just gone by. Whoa. Could probably just make that jump. Wow, lucky. I feel like world record runs for Spearmaster are just gonna look underwhelming. Like there's not gonna be any creatures. It's gonna have perfect luck. Like what makes this speedrun so difficult? There wasn't any danger at all. I want to play Monk too. I'm actually thinking of doing Monk Sword Descent later this week. Like compared to Spearmaster, it's like 10 times easier actually. Less creatures, no difficult creature variants. They don't even care about you. We're ultra strats now. Monk Sword Descent is a really long category. Please don't fight the noodle. Hey, did he grab the noodle? No. I think it's like, yeah, it's a really long category, but it's kind of counteracted by it being really easy. Nice. No, you don't. Oh gosh. Okay. I mean, I think that the current world record for Saints or Monk Sword Descent is actually quite unoptimized. Like most categories in this game. Like anyone can really anyone who's skilled can spend like a month just grinding out one category and trying to optimize it, and probably could make a significant improvement. Right. Another one. Another, oh, that's the same one. He's just hanging out. He's got a spear in his face. Gonna be safe. Ah. Wow, this sucks. But also I spent time fighting the vultures, so it makes sense. EI pounce. I'm way better at getting the EI pounces. Or like frame perfect EI hop, you know? Oh. But it was expecting another one. Some days are EI hop days and some days aren't. Where are you going? Oh, is it raining? Yeah, it is. I need to get through this room quick. Oh, it might already be happening. Wrong region. And there's no threat music for the wall. Get out of the way. Oh, we're just barely in time. Nice. I think it is possible to get up there with hunter stats. It's just like very difficult. I know how to do that, how to get past that room when it's raining as rivulets, but obviously rivulet is rivulet, so I don't know if that applies to hunter / Spearmaster. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. I should be worried about elite scavengers though. That could be a problem. Wall pounces on, always. Hello, spider. Dude. Wait, elite scavengers, where are you? There they are. Uh-oh, he's still alive. What? I'm not supposed to go with split. What the heck? I guess there wasn't really any problems with that. Ow. Finally didn't mess that up. Oh, new tech. Just go straight to the pole. Hey, I brought you a rock. Better not troll. Oh. I got it. I love when he does that. He drops the pearls straight into the other pile of pearls. This must be the run. You say that every time I get here. And I always die in Underhang or Precipice. Or Moon. Oh, this is a new song. Probably gets thrown down. I thought it was an electric spear. Can't find those. That set of elite scavengers. Oh, that's the dude. Yeah. I don't love the spears that are just spinning in place. Where are you, Inspector? I guess I could try to check the map. I don't know if that will let me see them across the whole room though. Luckily that's not that big of a problem. Oops. There's no other rocks near. Oh, okay, sorry. A lot of explosive spears on the floor. Oh, hello. I would like if he was in the... You know what? That's enough talking. Oh, okay, that's just about the worst place I could have gone. Oh, stream did drop some frames. Hello? I'm recording. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do that again. Okay, long cycle. That's a very long cycle. Thank you. Silicon is on the list. Actually, the very first song, for some reason. That was awful. Ah. That's down there. I'll have to worry about that later, as in 2 seconds. Just right now. Well, I guess we're just hanging out here for a bit. It's too risky to just go over. Spearmaster's just a bit tired. They're taking a break. it's too quiet. Something happened over there. That's not a white lizard, that's just a plant. I don't like that. I like that a lot more. That was the drop of 2 that left. Yeah, this song is great. I don't know why I didn't have it on the playlist before. I don't think I did, at least. Okay. Don't mess that up. There's still a white lizard somewhere. Or not. Plenty of time. Alright, don't jump straight into the slug zapper. That's the only thing I need to do. Carefully here. I like the cycle. I mean, I'll have to wait here a little bit, but that's totally fine. And here. A lot of waiting, but otherwise good cycles. That room is way faster to do. Like worth waiting. Don't worry about me at all. Ow, that kind of hurts. I would have had to wait anyway. It goes a little bit higher than it needs to. Man, it's been so long. So, how's it going? Turn the music back up a little bit. It's weird that such an intense run has such a long break in the middle. Oh, come on, I was just about to throw. Throwing spears at Moon instantly wins the game. I don't even think it does anything. I think she has like a shield and it just bounces off. Because I have accidentally thrown spears at Moon before and it didn't do anything. didn't know this lore. This is the line that's important though. This is the next song. I think she talks about the rain. It sure does rain in this world. I think she's talking about Sky Islands here. And then good luck or something. Goodbye, Moon. I don't even think she mentions the rain once. Reset? No, yes it did. It wasn't resetting for a while. Nope. Don't fall. I mean, I'll be throwing lots of spears. Haha. Not really. I have to carry stuff. Come on. Okay. Can't wait for the dropper to kill the drop worm. Oh wait. Okay, this is a long cycle. That's good. Oh. I think that would have been a gold split. It doesn't really matter. Drop wig. No. Hey, dude. Oh gosh. Just stop dancing. They don't like you. I didn't think that would be a roll. Okay, we're not gonna do anything fancy, we're just gonna do the normal strategy. Ah. Yep, just the normal strategy. Ah. Oh my gosh. You didn't even notice me, but it still was scary. Please don't. I really like hanging out at the very top of the screen, where I know it's very possible for a King Vulture to just show up and instantly kill me without any time to react. Remember guys, no expectations. This is still difficult. Spider? Oh no, he's gonna fall asleep. No, I'm still in his mouth. That's how it works. You can still just hold on to me. Okay, Spider, just grab the lizard. Drop wig. Spider. I'll still take this. I'll get back. What do you mean? That's pretty expected, actually. For a lizard and a spider to be where I expect the spider and the lizard to be. What is this white lizard doing up there? He spent the entire cycle just going up just to kill me. Yeah. I'll tell you. Let's keep going. Whatever. This is not going to be. Oh. Stream was not happy about that. I'm just going to keep going. What happened there is, I mean, a lot of stuff. But, you know, dropbug chasing me. I think that dropbug was the main problem. It would have been fine without the dropbug there. I could have baited the spider into the other room. The lizard wasn't even a problem for a while. Like, they should have later. But, I would try to retreat back into the previous room. And that would have worked if the dropbug wasn't there. He blocked me. Oh, hey, dropper. I would have been able to get going. I mean, I don't even know what the right solution there. There was a dangerous creature on both sides of me. What am I doing? Alright, well, that's the end of that. Oops. Alright, whatever. This just felt like goes in the game, you know? Yeah, that's expected. No, what are you guys talking about? That run was over anyway. Even if I made it to the end with no other mistakes and everything was perfect, I still would have kept doing streams, because I'm not going to take a run with a death like that in it. Whatever. I got time. Just keep doing runs. I noticed that I always want to end streams earlier when I still have plenty of time, so just keep doing runs. It's you know, it's easy to forget what this run actually looks like. I you know, spend so much time dying before Pebbles, before Moon. You kind of feel like that's the end of the run, but actually it's more like the halfway point. Right when you get to Moon. There's still the entirety of Precipice, and Underhang, and Chimney, and Sky Islands that you have to get through, with like plenty of dangerous creatures that are still in your way. It's not over. And so for every, you know, every like third stream where I actually get a run that gets past Moon, that's like the one opportunity that I have. Oops, get this stream back or the chat back up. Actually, realistically, I would have been fine if I was able to throw spears. I could have killed the spitter spider instantly and just kept going. Same with the drop lord. I don't think it's I don't think that's really a problem. It's just creatures. Creatures are the problem. I've done practice runs, you know, whenever I want. At any moment, I can play a Spearmaster's run with no creatures, using the mod that disables creatures, you know, and I'll get to the end, probably. It's a decent chance. And probably also below 50 minutes. You know, it's not too difficult. I might make, like, some mistakes here and there. Maybe if I go for risky strategy in the precipice, I'll fall. But for the most part, I'm able to consistently get a good run with no creatures. They're the real problem. And they pretty much always are in these kinds of runs. Oh boy, another explosive spear. %. What, just going to balance and getting lucky? throwing right now. I could also stream just a lot more runs, you know. Okay, if I wanted to, I could try doing like daily streams, just Spearmaster. I feel like you guys would get tired of it though. I mean, you guys are probably already tired of Spearmaster normally at the rate that I do streams. Like every single day, it's just Spearmaster. Gotta love the get priority. Whatever. This is slow, but I made it. I certainly have noticed a decent amount of people showing up saying, I love Spearmaster, it's my favorite character. Maybe that's part of that audience. I mean, if I had like, if I only did speedruns and that was like the whole point of this channel, then I guess it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Like, there's plenty of speedrunners who just do speedruns. That's like all they do. That's all their streams are. Like, oh wow, another stream of this game, any percent, just like the last 100 streams. Like, you know, that's kind of what becomes expected. couldn't throw. I think they just took the spear out of my hands at some point. Okay. The chance of actually getting another successful run don't seem great. I mean, I never really intended to do speedruns. I've said this a few times before. I actually did a series of streams in the past. So that's a bunch of you were probably there for those. The goal was very similar to what I'm doing now, but basically just running through each of the characters and getting a good speedrun for them. So I did Gourmand, then Artificer, then Spearmaster, then Rivulet. Well, actually, I skipped over Rivulet. And then I, Saint. And the goal was to actually finish a good run of each of those characters, just to be done with them, To say that I've at least done a speedrun for all the main characters, For all the sword percent runs. Of course, that whole thing kind of failed, because I didn't really get any good runs. I didn't really get any runs that I was happy with. And of course, looking back at it, like, considering the difficulty of, like, Artificer or Spearmaster, it's obvious that that you need to put in a lot more time to get a good run like that. Although I did, I did finish runs of those categories. I just wasn't happy with them, and I probably didn't submit them either. I got like a 23-minute time for Artificer and like a 1 hour and 8-minute time for Spearmaster. Except that one I couldn't even submit at all because of stream problems. And then Saint, I struggled to get a sub-hour run for like a long time. I kept doing a lot of Saint. And the lack of success with Saint kind of made me no longer interested in speedrunning the category at all. Like, oh yeah, Saint is a really fun character. But then, several streams in a row I failed to get any good attempts. But I guess that's just kind of how these runs are going too, right? I guess I should just expect that for any speedrun now. At, like, how much that I want to optimize it. It's just going to take several streams of attempts. 783. Oh, the stream broke again at some point. I didn't notice that. There's like dropbug. There's a dropbug in that room pretty often. Saint was another speedrun with a lot of RNG that I got really annoyed by. Mainly, that one spider room in Farmer is the entrance to filtration system. What else? Rubicon in general. It's like you just do like so many attempts and then you just run into this one room and there's just like a creature in the way. It's like, all right, that's minus like 2 minutes. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because those areas aren't really dangerous. You can just wait there as long as you want until you have an opportunity to run through. But when it, like, because of the way that I do speedruns, I have some sort of goal, and that I do runs until I get that goal. And so if something random gets in the way of that goal, then I just have to keep running into the same brick wall over and over again until it breaks. Whoa. You'd almost think I actually practiced that. Or like a mole lizard, and it's like, oh, that's well, that's the end of this run. Had to like spend another 20 minutes to get back. 3 mirror splitters in the same room. Rubicon doesn't even give you a chance to react. You're just chilling one moment and then you're dead because of a mirror splitter the next. Like, oh, I guess that's the end of that run. Not good. Like, what is that, man? Oh, he went into that other room, so I can go through safely. Instant death. Extend the playlist beyond Rainworld music. I'm scared of playing any music that isn't from Rainworld. That's the problem. And also, I think it's a safe assumption, or it's safe to assume that everyone here already likes the Rainworld soundtrack. Or at least if they don't like it, it's fitting, you know? Like, okay, I'm playing Rainworld and there's Rainworld music, you know? Like, that's what you expect. Terraria OST. I mean, the reason for the Rainworld OST is just because, you know, I would like to have music on in-game, but if I do that, the same, like, 3 songs just play over and over and over again, you know? That's just how speedruns are. Or there's no music at all. It's like, every time you enter... Okay, like that one room in Outskirts that plays music that's like 6 minutes long, that would be playing all the time. That one song. I like that song, but I don't want it to play, like, just all the time. Just that one. And there's only like a small selection of like, what, like 20 songs that play throughout the whole run. I guess the main reason for it was when I was running Rivulets and Artificer. Those have songs that play at the very beginning that become very repetitive. Oh boy. Must have been the wind. Thank you. And I was thinking about Geometry Dash. This might kind of sound unrelated, but I'll bring it back. Recently, like 2 months ago, I played a level called Lit Fuse. It's a pretty popular level. I think it's very good. I really like the level. But it was, you know, it's difficult. So I was trying to beat this level, Lit Fuse, and I die at like the very end, like 97% or something like that. And then, like, within like 4 attempts, I beat the level. And actually, a similar experience has happened with other games, or with other levels in Geometry Dash 2. Yeah, it's an Insane Demon. It's on like the easier end of Insane Demons though. But a lot of like, of the harder levels that I've beaten, there was, it's not uncommon for me to die at the very end and then beat the level. Because I think that if you die at the end of the level, that means you're able to get to the end of the level, right? There's nothing stopping you from doing the same thing again, because you just proved that it's possible. That's how I think about it. But unfortunately, I don't know if the same thing applies to Rainworld speedruns. I mean, I haven't gotten to like Sky Islands yet in a run. I hope I don't die there. But you know, I've made it to Underhang from Moon a few times. So it's like, oh, I've gotten to Underhang, I can do it again, right? Does that really apply? Because it's not just like my skill that's part of it, it's also just luck, you know. Are there creature spawns gonna let me get that far? This run for sure. He's going up. Answer no. No. He was about to run. Red lizard jump scare. I wouldn't call that a jump scare. I was looking for a red lizard in that room. It's like if a horror game had a pop-up on the screen that's like jump scare in 10 seconds. It's like, oh. No, is it really a jump scare at that point? Maybe it's not the same for everyone. I feel like if I'm expecting a jump scare, then it just does not work at all. You know, that's like it kind of defeats the whole purpose. But I think some people still might, you know, feel it. Stand scare. Waiting for a score run? What do you mean? Oh, that didn't even get close. Don't want to deal with you. Hey, dude. Want some food? They eat blue lizards, right? Ah, Troy. Some white lizards in here. What? Okay, I tried to crouch. Too slow. Vulture? Get him. Yeah. This is so slow. And I have to get a vulture mask. This run is awful. What do you mean? Slow run. I'm gonna be like a whole minute behind. Unless there's like an elite scavenger. I could try to like rely on that. Don't go after the lizard, please. Hey dude, come here. You scared? What the heck? He was scared. Oh! Artificer paying off. Oh. It still ended up being slow. Oh gosh, I forgot to remove lag. You know, this run is already so scuffed. I'm just gonna do it right now. Doesn't hurt in-game time. Goodbye lag. Dude. Also, just saying, like, every run I do is going to be world record pace because world record goes out of their way to, like, get a popcorn plant in the first area and then, like, karma cash until they get a passage. Oh, boy. Like, that's what I'm comparing against every time. Yeah. Alright, that's the end of this then. Have I broken in-game time? They need to check it. Were you the one who verified it? Yeah. So you should have already checked it, right? I mean, it's world record anyway, because in-game time is pretty fast too. yeah, that's the end of this. Weird runs today. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow just to kind of keep going with this, but yeah, more Spearmaster. I'll look into a few monk. I mean, I've been talking about monk story percent. That's, I think, the main one that I'm interested in, but maybe I'll do some other monk related things like publish percent too. Which is really just regular publish percents, but easier. So it's actually fun. I could probably improve my regular publish percent time a lot, or survivor, but you know, most of the time save is just from creatures, like in Chimney. And maybe the wall too, I don't remember. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Oh, also, last thing, I have been doing a handful of Spearmaster runs off stream too. You may have noticed the splits, the number of attempts slowly go up between streams. So, you know, don't be surprised if you see like a YouTube video with the speedrun completed, you know. That could happen too. Although I don't usually do too many attempts off stream. Maybe only a handful that get past outskirts. So that's all for now. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.